what I find right now after talking with so many people these days is that when it comes to a credit, when it comes to acquiring a loan, these are the more simple mistakes that people are making, and that's costing them their future, their priorities, their life decisions, their choices, and whatever you call it, lots of money, thousands of dollars. And what I figured right now is people have been lending their money out to others, lending money to their friends, which is not a proper way to do, because if you are in hardship, as you know, there won't be anyone to help you out in your difficult situation. So you always need to understand that. Another thing is very simple mistake, but simple as taking the phone plan for your friend in your name. Phone plan, paying someone else's phone plan, and whatever you call it. And car loans. I understand that you need a car, you want a fancy car, I don't know for what purpose. It could be for your work, for anything, for Uber or whatever you name it. But look, if you don't need it, and if you only want it, there's probably a thin line to just sit back and say to yourself, do you really need to spend $50,000 on a Tesla right now? If not, you've got your answer. But if you're still doing it, you're being impulsive and you're going to regret your decision. And that could cost you thousands of dollars, again, in terms of investment, in terms of money, in terms of your time, which cannot be replaceable at any cost anyway. So you need to be very mindful of this. Now, other thing would be, acquiring too many credit cards. Just because you need money, now you've started inquiring through every banks, every lender, saying how much they can lend you. And that's not the right way to do, because that will affect your credit scores. And this won't be important right now, because what's important right now is money for you. But what it's going to cost you later on in your future, you can't even imagine it right now, and there's no point later in the future. There's no point in regretting it, because you've done it. It's your actions, it's your decision, it's your choice that you're making in life. And here I am trying to educate you to not to do this, because it can be avoided very easily. Just don't get too many credit cards that you can't pay. Yeah. And number 3 would be not paying bills on time. That is, not paying bills on time. If you're doing this, I promise you, you won't be able to make the decision in the future in terms of money, in terms of your choices, and all the options in your life will be very limited. So be very careful, be mindful of where you're spending your money or time and your energy in, because these are the things that are gonna cost you much more than you've ever expected. Take care.